What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I've been following this issue in the video game community for some time. Look, when I was young, I used to go and ring people's doorbells and run away, or toss a couple rolls of TP in their trees, or even in my more mean-spirited days, back before Christmas lights could still work with a bulb or two missing, we would go around the block and find one random light on a tree and pull it, so the owner would have to spend the whole next day trying to figure out which light was missing to get their Christmas lights to work. A prank that I guess I regret now that I'm a bit older, but all good childhood fun. The kind of stuff you do with your friends. Man, nobody really gets hurt. In fact, one time we bought about 10,000 plastic sporks and placed them all over somebody's front yard, and even that was just a great day. Long before people posted pictures of this type of thing on the internet or left a long trail of these things, people just knew that was kids being kids. But the age of video games and technology have changed people. Taken that mean-spirited, removing the Christmas light from the strand prank and made it far worse. And in a game of Call of Duty, one person was so upset over $1.50 that they are now spending the next 15 months in federal pound me in the place. Let's get into the story, but quick word from this video sponsor. Look, I guess I'm kind of ashamed to admit, but I never really thought of hygiene as anything more than just a bar of soap until I started getting sponsors for this YouTube channel. And as somebody in their mid-30s, I suppose that's pretty sad. But Manscaped.com has reached out and sent me a few samples that I've really been enjoying. They have a safety razor, it's the Plow 2.0, super sharp and not gonna snag or tear anything. They also have the Lawnmower 2.0, which is great for handling any body hair removal, in particular the kind of body hair that your wife or girlfriend will get mad if you borrowed her trimmer for. This thing works awesome. It has about an hour charge. It charges via USB, and some other stuff they sent that, I gotta be honest with you, that I thought was a little funny, like ball deodorant. But I'm using it every day now, and I have to admit, I'm just feeling cleaner. I'm a big guy. I get sweaty. You know, you get that crotch rot and stuff like that. But they have all sorts of stuff. They've got hair and body wash, which is, of course, fine. But I like that they have, like, they have foot duster if you get, like, smelly feet. This is all stuff that, like, guys kind of just deal with. But Manscaped.com has an awesome offer for you. They're offering you 20% off your order using promo code QUART20, Q-U-A-R-T 20. Follow the link in the description below and just start smelling better. I know it's kind of funny to have something around your house called the ball wipes, but give them a try. I'm not kidding. You yourself will feel better, and anyone who's anywhere near your balls will also be happy you have it. Definitely huge shout out to those of you that check out the sponsor. This is one product that I can say confidently that I actually use and that I never really thought I needed before. So, teen who plotted this swatting prank over Call of Duty argument gets 15 months. Now, if you've heard of this story, I wouldn't be surprised because it left somebody outside of the entire situation gone. It left one person, a victim here, that wasn't a part of any of this. A 19-year-old gamer gets 15 months for enlisting the help of a well-known, quote, swatter, or somebody who prank calls authorities to send them to someone's home. The 2017 incident ended in the loss of an innocent 28-year-old man from Kansas. Yes, it turns out that Casey Viner, in fact, had the wrong address. And when authorities broke into the house, they also made a huge mistake. And I don't classify this type of thing as a prank. You can call me a grumpy old boomer if you want. I don't think it's funny. As somebody who is an online kind of personality, and I've had to deal with my local PD, talking to them, letting them know, hey, if anyone ever calls, here's the situation. This all happened to me a few years ago. Now I'm on file, and they'll say occasionally someone will call or something like that, but they know I'm on a list. And if you are out there and you have any kind of online presence and you really have genuine concerns about this, I recommend at least calling and letting them know that it may be an issue, so that hopefully they'll take a beat if somebody calls. I can't say for sure they will, but nonetheless, it's about all we can do. Casey plotted to have them called over an argument in Call of Duty. He was upset over $1.50. A $1.50 bet he had made with a 20-year-old. Shane, because of the argument, Viner recruited Tyler Barris to help him do the thing. Barris called them, pretending to be Gaskill, saying that his father was holding the rest of the family hostage, blah, blah, blah. He gave the police what he thought was his address, and they went to the wrong location, and he actually wasn't even there. When they arrived, they responded to the prank call. Finch answered the door. They said they asked him to show his hand. Seconds later, he was gone. He was unarmed. His mother sued the city over the incident, rightfully so. Barris, who actually made the call, received a 20-year sentence, rightfully so, as should the man that ended up pulling the trigger as well, in my opinion. Who orchestrated the call, and Viner, who orchestrated the call and gave Barris the wrong address, receives 15 months and a 2-year restriction from playing online video games. Viner told the court that he was awfully sorry and didn't intend anything serious to happen. Really? Really? You didn't intend anything serious to happen. I don't believe you. I believe you were mad. So mad over $1.50 that you plotted, you got this guy's address, you carried out an act that you knew had the potential of getting somebody hurt. I don't feel sorry for you. And in fact, 15 months is probably too light a sentence given the fact that the dude is almost 20 years old. If a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old did something stupid, not that the result would be any more or less tragic, I would be inclined to maybe have a shorter type penalty. But this dude is 20. He has absolutely no excuse. And I don't believe that coordinating, getting the guy's address, contacting somebody to do the deed, essentially what this kid did was put out a hit on another video game player over a Call of Duty game. And that's the saddest part. This is going to look bad on the Call of Duty community. This is going to look bad on gamers. And you know what? Quite honestly, it should. Because this dude, it should set a precedent. A line that, of course, is crossed. And just like we saw things that went on with Alec about cancel culture, why does it always seem that somebody needs to lose their life before anybody realizes what they're doing is wrong? You know, cancel culture is out of control. You look at the video game community. Another form of this is this, you know, butthurt, you know, pranks, as people will call it, ruining people's lives. Look at what people do to a lot of these internet personalities. Look, guys like DSP and Wings, yeah, they ask for a lot of it, but that doesn't mean what happens to them is okay. These guys are lolcows. But what the internet does to them is on display for a large group of people that aren't internet people. And it sets a bad example. It makes us all look like petty idiots. And first of all, Call of Duty community, come on. $1.50. Now, this is just one bad apple, of course. And this isn't, in my opinion, any reflection of Call of Duty gamers, but is a reflection of a escalation in the video game community and in the online community that has gone way too far. Why is it that this has to be the result before anyone ever learns their lesson? All I can say is I sincerely hope that this kind of thing ends, that people stop doing this, because I don't care what anyone says. It's not funny, and you do know that the person on the other side of that door is being a potential risk. You're also wasting the time of people that could be helping people that actually need it. This isn't smashing somebody's pumpkin. This isn't unplugging their Christmas lights. This isn't TPing their house. This is a crime. And I'm glad that all people involved were found, and they should parade this story out in front of everybody. I hope you share this video because this kind of stuff has to stop. I hope otherwise, though, that you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Above, you'll find some links to watch more videos, as well as a nice big button to subscribe, which I hope you'll do. If you did enjoy it, make sure before you go that you leave a like and a comment on the video, because you are the #1 reason this channel continues to grow, and I appreciate you.